Well, especially on that double 10, I think that's the third time, maybe even the fourth time he's hit double 10. And like I said, an experienced pro like Per Laursen, you know, you can't give him chances, and it's exactly what Wes is doing. You know, typically he threw a 12 darter and then threw 15 darts and he weren't even under 100. So, you know, that's what he's got to work on, more consistent.
I think that is the overriding frustration for Newton himself as well. That, you know, we've seen it on the Sky Sports screens on many occasions, especially as you mentioned in Las Vegas when he's reached the semi-finals twice, that he can really produce some spurts of heavy scoring, but in between times it's average. And if he could just iron out a few of those inconsistencies, there's a possibility that he can force himself up the rankings and possibly back into the top 16 in the world.
Well, certainly he's got the ability, there's no questioning that. And like we said earlier on, when he first come on the scene, we was all talking about this guy like we was perhaps on Adrian Lewis. But he's probably let himself down more than he's let us down in a way. But, you know, you mentioned early on that he throws right from the right-hand side of the hockey. You know, well, that's going to cause the dart, because he's thrown right across his body at the treble 20, and that is going to cause the dart to go to the left more than stay straight. Be interesting to see if he stood square on the hockey, where the dart would go, Stu.
Well, you mentioned Adrian Lewis. Will this be the tournament that he finally strikes it rich? He's in action Monday night, his first round match against the veteran Aussie Russell Stewart around about 9 o'clock on Monday night. Newton here to hang on to his throw. That's a good first dart. Tops for a 115.
75.
Well, you think he should come back for another 3 at double top. Laursen, it is a big shot out. Well, treble 15 for double top. Now double top. Perhaps I spoke too soon.
105.
Great effort from the Dane. Newton's heart would have been in his mouth. It will if he misses this, but he doesn't. 2-1.
Wes Newton. 4 seconds per to throw first.
8 legs in this match so far. Every single one of them has gone with throw.
140.
Another interesting thing I just see there, Stu, when he went for double 10, which would be nearly directly down his right arm line, the dart went in dead straight. But when he fires at treble 20, which is obviously a lot further over to the left, the darts are hanging. So if he stood more square in the middle of that hockey, perhaps, you can see where he's standing there, perhaps if he moved to the middle of the hockey, we wouldn't get that kick in the dart. Be very interesting, you know, if he tried it. Now we can see it there, the way the point's going in the board, and the flight of the barrel is hanging to the left. So any deflection off the dart anywhere is going to slide it into the fives.
Perhaps maybe worth you having a word with him later, Rod. Perhaps suggesting it. Bit of advice from an old pro.
55.
Well, sometimes you can suggest things, but if they don't work, then you get the blame for it. And obviously they don't pay my commissions, Stuart.
I don't think anybody can afford your commission, Rod.
39.
1 set to the Danish number 1. It looks like the second set is going to go all the way, as did the first. Well, that's 3 maximums for Wes Newton. His scoring has been really, really impressive. What a time to get it. Real pressure here. He's going to only have 1 dart at tops. That's all he needed. Great finishing again. Cool as ice, Per Laursen.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Stuart. I mean, Per Laursen is never a player that was going to hit a lot of 180s and 140s. But he is what we would say in the olden days, a plodder, a straight ton man. You know, he's going to go out in between 15 and 18 darts, and the stats prove it. He's got 20 tons and only 2 140s. That says that he is what we call the plodder, and he's going to, you give him a chance, he's going to take it out. That is why he wins games.
Well, there we go. Newton with the 3 maximums, but look at that, 21 shots of over 100. It's just consistency. Biggest leg of the match so far.
60.
If Newton doesn't win here, chance for Laursen to break And it's a long way back from 2-0 down, but Wes, great darts, fabulous darts from Wes Newton. Brilliant stuff. 4 maximums already.
Yeah, he certainly is exciting when he gets going, is Wes. Enjoy it to watch. So just a little bit of extra consistency, and he's going to start winning a lot of big games. But 121, he may go for the 25, and he's hit the bullseye. And the amount of times you do that, Stu, a lot of people say, what do you aim at? Do you aim at the bullseye? Yes, you actually do aim for the bullseye. And obviously a lot of times you hit it.
Well, he won't be bothered about that. Fantastic leg of darts again from Wes Newton. 3 180s in this set alone. Now, double 2. For 1 set apiece.
6 goals.
Now, that is a big mistake. You know,
he'd have been better busting it there, wouldn't he?
Well, you'd have looked at it, that's for sure. But if Per Laursen hits a ton,
100.
well, he's hit the ton now. Big pressure on Wes Newton. Now, the first dart has got to be at the top wire. Do not split it with that first dart.
Fantastic.
Well, he split the double wires, and that's exactly what.
He deserved that because he didn't muck around there, Wes Newton. He was aggressive. He went straight for the most difficult double on Ladderbooks.com World Championship. Here, Newton and Laursen are tied at 1 set apiece.
Yep, glamour in darts, Stuart. We really are making it now, mate, aren't we?
You're talking about Anastasia or in the commentary box?
Oh, that goes without saying, you know, even at our age.
58.
All 10 legs of this match have gone with the throw. Newton already hitting 4 maximums. Laursen still looking for his first.
Well, this is where Wes has got to start power scoring, setting it up, taking it out, get this set.
100.
You know, a real quick set, that's what Wes has got to look for. Get control of the game, because if Per Laursen takes this set, then I feel that Wes may be in trouble.
Well, the winner will play Raymond van Barneveld or the qualifier Mark Stevenson, and Barney starts his challenge to win back the PDC World title tonight against Stevenson around about 10 o'clock.
100.
Great leg this from Laursen, down to a finish after 12 darts on his own throw. Can't ask so much more than that.
No, a good solid leg, and he tends to always do this with his throw because he's that solid player, hits a lot of, you know, tons and just over the ton. You know this is what's going to happen. That's exactly a great 13-dart leg. What you do, you force your opponent into throwing a 12-dart leg, and that's when, you know, you're forcing your opponent into mistakes.
100.
11 legs, all gone with the throw. It is that tight, that close, and you just wonder, one break of throw, either way,
100.
how important it could prove to be. Newton, who's never been past the second round at the World Championship. This is his 5th consecutive year.
The problem with Wes's game at the moment, Stuart, he's hit 4 180s and 4 140s, but they're all on his own throw. He's got to hit the 140s and the 180s on Per Laursen's throw, because Per Laursen's hit 27 tons in this match already. So, you know, unless Wes starts hitting the 140s and the 180s against a throw, he is not going to win a throw.
42 years of age, Per Laursen.
140. Wes require 161.
And the Danish #1 putting Newton under real pressure. Now, will he go for it? Well, he couldn't resist the temptation, could he?
Well, at one time they wouldn't go for the bullseye, but they certainly all do now. It's a great crowd pleaser.
100.
And again, a straight ton by Laursen. And now 43 to make it 1-1 in this 3rd set. Double top.
Game shot on the second
Well, he didn't
leg.
miss at that time.
Wes Newton.
As we see the dark